leadership. Got it. So this is the last class today. And I won't say class. I would say this is the last Zoom meeting of this batch. And I will suggest, guys, you should continue. Silva, we have to find somebody so that this youth leadership program should continue.
Yes. I think I have found a solution. Let's see.
Wonderful. And after today's meeting, I think I'm gonna have a feedback from you guys. I really want to hear what you guys think. Is it this meeting or this public platform where you're speaking in front of the kid in front of the youth? Is it really making a difference? Are you guys feeling it? So I really need a feedback, and today is the day of your certificates too. Get them framed, keep it in your room, and hang them on the wall. Yeah. So I'll see you guys, and let's continue the meeting. I am missing today Ananya. Where is Ananya?
Ananya is there. I think
she won't be able to start her video because of her
her
some
Wi-Fi
technical issues.
Sometimes when she speaks, she will go on video off. When video is there, she won't speak. That is the toggle between video and audio.
Got it. Okay, guys, let's start the meeting. Bhavna, President, is over to you now.
So today's word of the day, does anyone have a word of the day for today?
Also, Bhavna, if you press open on with Google Docs, you'll have a better way of like editing it. So just to tell you.
If anyone has a word of the day, just put it in the chat. I'm just gonna put it here.
Gratitude. Mr. Selva suggested gratitude. I'll just put it in the I'll just put it in there. Gratitude.
I have another word. What about patience? Can we do 2 words?
I think we should. You can ask Mr. Selva maybe if it's fine.
Mr. Selva, can we do 2 words or is it just 1 word?
1 word.
Well, mostly 1 word. So I think gratitude will be fine for today. So yeah.
Okay.
Now I think we can start the meeting. So yeah. So
today's.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. So yeah. Hello everyone. I hope you have a good evening. And this is our last session. So. The meeting is in order now. So our Toastmaster today is Monisha once again. So Monisha, the stage is all yours.
It's
not Monisha, Bhavna.
Bhavna.
Bhavna, sorry.
Thank you, Secretary. So today's timer would be Kritik, and the hour counter for today is Davish. And the evaluator for today is Riju, if I'm saying that correctly. And the second evaluator is Vibhuti.
I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
I'm evaluator 1, right?
Who's this?
Rijul.
Yes. Rijul is evaluator 1. Yes, you are, Rijul.
The speaker 1 is Hasini, speaker 2 is Sharmila/Kundavi, and
so Kundavi is basically our backup speaker unless Sharmila or Hasini doesn't really arrive. So yeah, I don't think Kundavi is here right now. If Kundavi, I don't think she's here now, so you can continue, Bhavna.
Our evaluation report for timer is Kritik. Counter. Yeah, I think we said all those, so I think we can
Did
just
you
start
say table topics yet?
Yeah, so I'm the table topics master for today. So I guess we can start with the speech. Unless we
Bhavana?
have a guest.
Yeah, we have a guest. You can unshare the document, and Bhavana, you can give a 2-minute time to our guest today.
So our guest today is Miss Nilsa, if I'm saying it correct. Yes. Hi, Miss Nilsa, and yeah, the stage is all yours.
Hello, Bhavana. Very nice to meet you. My name is Nilsa Rodriguez Chaka, and I'm a Toastmasters, and I'm friends with Selvaraj. And he invited me to be in the meeting today, and possibly we will be working into organizing the new youth leadership program that will be starting on July 7th. So thank you so much for having me. I'm looking forward to being in your meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nilsa, for joining us for a very short time. And thank you, Gurinder ji, for we just talked and we were able to get in touch with Nilsa, and Nilsa is kind enough to help our youth leadership to carry on. The flagship will continue. And thank you so much, Nilsa. And this is your first, just a glimpse of the meeting. And if you have any questions, maybe today you will be our general evaluator. At the end of the meeting, you can give your evaluation too.
Thank you so much, Selvaraj.
Thank you.
Nilsa, thank you very much. I was worried, where we can find somebody. I try to get people, and I'm glad you are here.
Yeah, thank you, Gurinder.
This is the third session. I'm glad. Okay, let's go ahead.
Thank
Go
you,
ahead,
Gurinder.
Bhavana. Thank you for your time. And
Oh, by the way, I just want to let you know, I think you must be aware that if you run the youth leadership program for 8 weeks, then you get a credit in Toastmaster once you do a DTM, so this is one of the requirement. Okay.
yeah, thank you.
Hmm.
Yes, Bhavana, over to President. Toastmaster.
Okay. So our speaker one is Hasini. So can we get started with the speeches?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hasini, you're going to be speaking today. The stage is all yours.
Do we have a timer, and do we have Hasni? I don't see her, Hasni. Do you?
Hasni, if you're there, can you please type in the chat? I don't think she's here.
Hold on.
No.
Wait, Gundavi, are you here? Oh, okay. I didn't know that you're here, but yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. So I guess now we can maybe have does anyone want to be timer?
Oh,
Anybody wants?
President, what are you suggesting we should do?
So sorry. If we don't have, so the timer is Hasini, right? Or sorry, the speaker one.
Yeah.
So if we don't have speaker one, I think Kundavi can just be speaker one and Sharmila can be speaker two today.
Yeah. Also, what about timer? Because we don't have.
We don't have
our timer.
Okay, one sec.
So we don't have Kritik here today?
We don't have Kritik?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so because if. So yeah.
Anyone
Guys, can anyone be timer?
volunteer?
Fulhanti, Ramesh, Vidya, you can become a timer. Okay, let's make Fulhanti a timer.
Okay.
Let me just check if
You don't need a cards. You don't need a cards. Do you have a crayons or something which you can show the color? No.
You just need like any
Or you
item
just,
that's
or
like red,
maybe just write it,
yellow, and green.
or just write it. Write it yellow, red, and green. Just write the name of the colors. That's it.
So our timer is Puhalante, right?
Yep. So yeah, I guess we can start our speech.
Okay.
Okay. Just trying to find it. Sorry. Okay. I have it. So I'm going to be telling you about sloth, an animal. Have you ever wondered about the slowest mammals on Earth? The sloth? If you have, read on to find out about how these slow mammals look like, where it lives, what it eats, and what things the slow animal has to worry about. Have you ever wondered what sloths look like? They're as big as a cat or a small dog. They also have some body features like long legs, stumpy tails, rounded heads, black noses, a slightly greenish fur coat because of the algae on them, peg-like teeth, and rarely seen ears. The features of a two-toed sloth include a pale throat, pinkish snout. They are brown and they have hooked, sharp claws. The two-toed sloth is bigger than the three-toed sloth. However, the three-toed sloth's body features include gray fur, black or white underfur, white face, a dark mask around their face, and curved, sharp claws. So if you stumble into a sloth, watch out for their sharp claws. Sloths live in South and Central rainforests. It's one of the many rainforests the sloth lives in is the Amazon rainforest. You can find them hanging from a tree in the canopy. Two-toed sloths prefer standing up or sitting or upside down. On the other hand, three-toed sloths like clinging to the tree and climbing up. So if you go to the rainforest, watch out for these slow mammals. What sloths eat. Sloths are omnivores. They eat juicy leaves, wild fruits, juicy twigs, bamboo sticks, juicy stems, wild flowers, and foliage. Foliage is dead leaves or leaves itself. Some food they rarely eat is insects, bird eggs, lizards, and carrion and foliage. They get their water supply from leaves. So while we eat our sandwiches, these slow animals eat on juicy leaves. There are many dangers to a sloth's life. Losing their habitat is just one problem. People are cutting down their homes, aka trees. Their food source is also decreasing. There are many predators for sloths, like harpy eagles, jaguars, snakes, and ocelots, a type of big cat, and of obviously humans. There are a few things to help them, like camouflage, and their sharp claws, staying perfectly still, and their heavy coat. As you can see, these sloths have many things to worry about. As you can see, these creatures have a pretty exciting life, from having a heavy coat and peg-like teeth to living in a forest, living on leaves and other materials to get their needed energy, and watching for sloth-eating animals. I hope you learned something new about these slow-moving animals. Yeah, that's all. President, it's back to you.
Thank you, Kundavi. Thank you, Kundavi. That was a good speech. So our next speaker is Sharmila. So sorry, I have bad Wi-Fi issues, so sometimes you guys are breaking out.
President, I'm pretty sure Sharmila said she would be the second speaker because she said she would be the second speaker, but she said she would turn in like 20 minutes late. So I think if this is okay with you and the other master and the Toastmasters, I think we can move on to table topics, and then if Sharmila joins back, we can.
Yeah, that's fine then. We can move on to the table topics.
Is there labels also?
Give me a minute. So the first table topic question is, what is one thing which can brighten up your day? Can be your family, friends, or anything which makes you happy. I'll put it in the chat. David?
So one thing that really cheers me up is like my family, because I have a sister and she usually when I'm sad, she just like pops in out of nowhere and like makes me focus more on her, even though I do like, it's just like sister versus sister fight. Even though I do that, it still makes me distracted and not think of what bad happened. So that really cheers me up. One other thing that cheers me up is my parents. They like help me. I can talk to them. They understand me, understand my problems. I always joke around when I say all these things and they laugh, or they just follow me, because that's what I feel that makes me really cheered up. Like one particular thing that I also like is like studying, because like when there's one thing that little point can lead into another effect, and that effect can lead to a cause, and that cause can lead to like a billion effects. So one little thing I like is studying. That a lot of things make me cheer up, but like three particular things is like my sister, my parents, studying, and like I really like all the teachers and like all the people I work with, play with, study with, because like they always they talk to me, and usually that's really nice to me because I really like talking. They listen to me, so that's why these three things, like people is also one of my favorite things. People, because they talk to me, unlike animals, they can't talk to you. So like these four things really make me happy and cheered up. So my family, my sister, including my family, people itself, and studies. Thank you.
Good job. Yeah, that's something that I would say too. There's nothing other than family and friends which can cheer you up. So does anyone else want to answer this question? Let's try having at least 2 or 3 people answering each question. Vibhuti wants to.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
okay,
we can
my
hear you.
mic wasn't working today, so I didn't know if it was working. But one thing that really makes me happy is like my family, and they really brighten up my day, especially my little brother. He'll do something really stupid, but then like 2 seconds later, he'll come to my room laughing as if nothing happened, and I love that about him, and like that always brightens up my day. Also my friends, they really brighten up my day. Like I always look forward to talking to them either if it's on the phone or if it's in person, like we hang out or something. And also my friend's dog. It's technically my dog because I go there pretty often. But he just always brightens up my mood too. Like he'll always just be like So like he'll always be very energetic. And say I was having a bad day, I'll go over to my friends, and me, her dog, and her will all go for a walk, and he'll just start running out of nowhere, and that just brightens up my day.
Yeah. So does anyone else want to answer, or should I put the next question up? Okay, so the next question is, when and what was the last time you have helped someone or something, and what does helping others mean to you? I'll put it in the chat. Come on, no one? This is a really easy question.
Clock's ticking.
I guess no one wants to go. Oh, okay, Akshaj wants to go. You can go ahead, Akshaj.
So the last time that I helped someone was when I probably helped clean my dad's car. I mean, it's not really that important, but he was having trouble with the gas, so I checked it inside, and there was instead of gas, he put diesel. So I took it out by using a pump, and then I put gas. I helped him a lot. But another thing I did to help somebody was oh yeah, my sister always has problems with her homework. The problem she usually has is with division and fractions, and I help her do that. I did it yesterday. I helped her do 68 times 2. I don't know.
Okay, I think, is that it? What, all you have?
Yeah.
Or, okay. I also want to add something. I think helping others is something which you cannot define. It's like you don't find the happiness or the pleasure of doing that in any other thing you do. And I think I've helped others by doing services like homeless services, packing foods, making food for homeless people. I think that's one thing which always brightens me up when I help others. So does anyone else want to answer this?
Come on, guys. You guys didn't help anyone? Even in homework, even in anything. Cooking, cleaning, helping your mom. Come on.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Go ahead.
No, I don't want to say the table topic. Take this as helping. Help the evaluator find what to evaluate. Help the president understand what you helped. Or help the table topic master understand what you helped. Come on.
Vibhuti wants to go, right? Yeah.
I can go again. Okay, so hold on, I have to scroll back to the question. Okay, so the last time I really helped was my brother. He was struggling in some math, and so I was helping him in that. It's not such a big thing, but I think to him it was really big. But also one of the big things I've done is help homeless people. I'll donate my clothes. to help homeless shelters. And I've also done, I think it's food catering, where you like go out to some places and you like give food. I've done that a lot, and I've also visited a senior home, and with a group of people, we usually like sing there, and so I could tell like it really like helped them like look past their worries and like just like have fun. So that was like a really cool experience. And also, I think it was just but it was also just like it was a really cool experience to see like everybody. And all my grandparents, they live in India, so it's like hard for me to even like I talk to them on the phone like every day, but I can't see them in person, especially because of COVID. And but like in India, when I would always help my grandpa like walk to places, because he can't really walk, like he has like a cramp in his leg. And so I've always helped him do that. I've always helped my grandma cook. Both my grandmas, I've helped both of them cook. And yeah, it's always just like I've always felt good after I help someone. Like I don't expect anything back, but I've always felt so good about myself too when I help someone, because I feel like, oh, I made their day so much better. So
I thought you were going to sing for us.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. So we all have been through hardships during COVID. It has stressed us out so much and taken so much from our lives. What are 3 things that you have learned during these last 1 to 2 years? And I'll put this in the chat too. Kundavi wants to go. So you can go.
Okay, so COVID-19 has affected so many people's life, but like inside, someone's always learned something, even if it's like bad or good. So 3 things that I have learned is that never underestimate the power of school. Because first, I was like, no, school, do I have to wake up? Like that was a problem among like all ages, like school. Some people say school stands for 6 cruel hours of our life. So I'm pretty sure you've heard of that abbreviation turned into like word. I mean, word turned into abbreviation. So, but I actually realized that after online learning, really you don't get to see your friends anymore. And all these internet issues, even you kind of miss your lesson because of these internet issues. You get to be separated from the people that you love. So like one thing COVID has taught me that don't really underestimate the power of stuff like seeing, communicating. When I was younger, I was like a silent person. I really didn't like anything except for like TV and all those other stuff. So I regret having not spent time with all the people I've loved, and now I feel so bad because COVID's just swallowing up these people and it's hard to communicate. That's all. And another thing I learned is that no, people can accomplish anything. So like everyone has that little spark in them that can change them and make something good for our future. Like Zoom for instance. So I only see 2 things that make the major change on me. So yeah, that's all. 2 things that make the major change, and I regret all of those times I had.
Good job, Kundavi. I agree with you completely. So I think another person wanted to go. Shrikar. Shrikar, go ahead.
Yeah, so hold on a second. There we go. So COVID-19 has taught us many lessons. It taught me that stuff just fades by so quickly we don't even realize it. We take so much stuff for granted. Before this, we took being able to go outside freely for granted. We took being able to socialize freely. We took that for granted. We just took everything for granted. We took gyms for granted. We took parks for granted. We took bars for granted, movies for granted. We took all that for granted. But it was just a reminder that all this can just go away. It can just go away instantly. We're lucky that this was a not so deadly virus because it could have been a deadly, could have had a 25% death rate, or even 50% death rate. It could have been really bad, but thankfully it only killed, it had only like a 0 point something death rate. So it wasn't that bad, but it could have been worse. But even then, it makes you really count your blessings and what you do have, because when you lose stuff, you suddenly realize how it felt so good to when you had the stuff. And so when you don't have something, you really miss it. And this pandemic just really drove that message home. It drove that we couldn't socialize, we couldn't go on Zoom, we couldn't. No, I'm saying, thankfully, thankfully, yeah, yes, thankfully, because we need to have a reminder every now and then that this stuff isn't permanent. Like all the stuff around us isn't permanent. It could just be gone like this. Everything goes away. If something bad happens tomorrow, we're done. So we should be thankful. Every day when we go back to normal, every day we should be thankful for what we have, because God knows what could happen if something worse happened. Might lose even more stuff. So just be grateful for what you have. It's just COVID-19 was like going out with my friends. I never thought that a virus could stop that. I remember reading on the news that this virus is starting in China. I'm like, oh, it's not going to affect anyone. And then it affects us. So it's also a reminder that stuff that happens can affect everyone if you don't take care of it properly.
Yes, I agree. Even though we are not in we're not sick and we still have like TV and everything, technology in front of us, that does not make us happy. But like people going outside, interacting gives us the more happiness. So who else wants to go? Vidhi wants to go, so you can go, Vidhi.
I'm thankful for. Wait, let me go back to the question. So, the three things that I think that I learned in COVID was, one, not everybody's life is as easy as it seemed when we were in person. Like right now, you can't see them in real life, but because you are staying home alone and stuff, you can actually feel the things that people are going through. Like I didn't know my dad was having a rough time doing work. Like not everybody has an easy time doing things. And I used to think doing work is easy. And now I can see that work wasn't as easy as we thought. And we even learned that there's so many people who right now are outside in this pandemic because of poorness or something, and all of them are actually getting badly affected. And I learned that even their life wasn't as easy. We thought that buying food and getting everything was easy, but now if you think about it, you can get the food you used to think was good. Like half of the things that you might used to eat is now banned here because they don't want the virus to spread more in this particular area. The other thing I learned was we should be thankful that we actually are able to have so many things that other people can't have. Like I used to be the
one of those people who thought that I can't do anything and stuff. But I'm actually thankful that I actually have those people who can motivate me and help me stand up. And the last thing I learned in this pandemic was you should try spending the most time with all the people who are dear to you before you move away from them, or before you lose them. Because I used to be one of those people who thought it's fine, I can take time and make friends later. But now that I think about it, it's way harder now, because you can't really talk to people in real life. You get that bad you can't really talk to the people. Means there are a few things you can tell to your parents and siblings, but there are a few things that you only want to tell a friend, and that can actually I personally think that affects you a lot. That yeah, that's all.
Good job, Piggy. That was a really good speech. I agree with all the points you said. So the next question is, what is one profession which deserves the most salary? And when I talk about salary, it's not just cash or money. It can be anything, like anything. So you guys think of it. Anyone want to answer this question?
Give an opportunity or pick anyone who have not spoken today. Bhavana, you are a table topic master. You can pick anyone too. Give an opportunity to people who have not spoken.
I don't think Ria has spoken. So Ria, do you want to speak?
Okay, can you put the question also in the chat?
Yeah, I'd put it.
Okay, which is one profession which deserves the most salary? I think that doctors or anyone, like we said, healthcare workers deserve the most salary because they're actually saving people's lives. But most importantly, surgeons, because they actually operate on people and they save their lives. Sometimes it doesn't work out well, but there has to be at least a 75% chance that they're actually saving people. Another profession that would deserve a salary is maybe police or like firefighters or anyone around that area, because they also save lives and they also protect the people of their local and national area. That's it.
Anyone else?
Guys, what do you think about your teachers?
Kundavi?
Actually, I would like to give someone else a turn because I've already gone 2 times. But if no one goes, I'll go. Because I don't like forced speakers.
Come on, people who haven't spoken, please. It's a good chance.
I should give it to Rijul or Rohit.
Puhalanti, do you want to try? There's no right or wrong answer for this. How about Malik? Is that correct? Yeah.
My name is Rijal, but I just forgot to change it.
Sorry.
Okay, so the profession that I think that deserves can I say more instead of most?
Sure.
So I think teachers deserve it because I don't think their salary is like high compared to like the people that work in the office and they get like 100K, and I think teachers get like about 70 to 80. But I think they do a lot of work. Like they take care of the kids and everything. They plan everything. And my science teacher, she like, we have like 4 pages of like lab assignments. It's like a lot of work to like put it through. But I don't think that she gets like the best pay based on the job she does. So that's why I think that teachers should deserve a little bit more pay than they already get.
Good. So let's see. Okay, Kundavi, you can go if no one else wants to go then.
To be honest, I really think that everyone deserves a higher salary. Say teachers, after parents, teachers are the one who literally look after all like kids, I can say, kids, children, adults, whatever. Like teachers have that role. They look at us 24/7 and our parents look at us like 25/7 or something. And it depends, I mean, everyone serves a purpose in life. Builders build our house. Like everyone see your wall behind you. Those are built by builders. Doctors are the one who can help you keep safe. Police take care of any other things that maybe someone stole your most valuable thing. They take care of this. You'll get the answer in like 1 year or something. You still get the answer. Firefighters, if your house is on fire, they come and like look at it and they help put it out. And dentists, they look at your teeth. Everyone deserves a higher salary because like everyone serves a purpose in life, like I said. And one of the most important things is they all spend time to also relate with their own world. And I'm pretty sure at least once, just once, you've seen a dentist or a police or firefighter helping out. Even the smallest things, like their cat got stuck in a tree, they'll still be there. And also, you've probably seen one at your school or something, because they spend time putting their job aside and come and visit. And that really sets a place in my heart. Because even though they have this like really tiring thing to do, they all still come and visit. And even if they have an important meeting, they still come to rescue your house or something. So I think everyone deserves a better salary because everyone has a purpose in life. And now this is my
Good job, Kundavi. I also actually want to answer this question. So I kind of had a different perspective on this, but so I feel like one profession is mothers because moms sacrifice so much for their children, and when we talk about salary, it's just not about money or cash, it's about the love we show them. It's about how much love and respect we give for them. I think we can stop the table topics for now because it's already 3:41.
No, Bhavana, you wanted to speak on, so please finish it up.
What is? We end at 45.
Oh no, I've spoken, Mr. Salva.
Okay.
We
So
could
should
have
I-
one more because we usually end at 45.
Yeah. So should we take another one or stop here?
We should take another one because.
Okay. 1 second. So life is short. We never know what is going to happen. In a young age, we have so many wishes we want to experience, and when we grow old, we don't have the time, the energy to do what we wished for. What are 2 things in life which you wanted to do?
I think we can give this opportunity to Pugal, and Pugal, don't worry, we'll take care of the timing for this. So Pugalendi can try. Oh, okay. So he has some audio issue. That's okay.
Maybe Mr. Salva or JJ can even answer this, or even our guest.
Oh, that's good. So give an opportunity to JJ then.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pugal.
we can.
Okay, so I'm gonna answer the question. One thing that I have in my bucket list would be bungee jumping. If you have seen in videos, you have seen people kick people out of chairs off a cliff with just one rope attached to them. They bounce up and down with just that rope. And I have a fear of heights, which makes me nervous to be at such a height. So if I was brave, I would do bungee jumping because it would definitely be on my bucket list. And another thing on my bucket list would be maybe being in famous guy's YouTube channel. I don't really know. Like maybe Mr. Beast. I mean, if I'm in a Mr. Beast video, I'll just have fame, and yeah, I don't know what to say.
So do one of the adults want to try? Give it a shot for this. Maybe the guest can do it, or JJ can do it, or even Mr. Salva can do it. JJ, you can go ahead, I think, if you want to.
Hi, everyone. So my bucket list priority number one, I want to see the Northern Lights. Do you know where the Northern Lights are? They are so pretty. That's on the top of my bucket list. And the second, second is I want to do the para jumping, paragliding. What do you say when you jump from the plane? What do you call that?
Skydiving.
Skydiving?
Skydiving. Yes, that is my second number in the bucket list. So I want to do both. I think first one I can achieve pretty early. I'm not sure about the second one, but I'm going to try that too. And with that, my third is, this is the extra one, to learn how to ride a plane. That's my third one. I really, really want to learn. So yeah, these are my 3 top priorities or my top wishes in my bucket list. Thank you.
Mr. Salva, you can go.
Sure. I would love to. I have a big dream, guys. Okay, first, my bucket list is, I had been to 15 countries so far. But I wanted to go at least 50 countries. I had a dream when I did not have my passport. I have written it that I want to visit 10 countries before 2015. And my dreams have come true because I wrote it. Now I have written it already in my bucket list that I want to visit 50 countries. That's one. I just want to explore. I want to go on Mount Fuji. And when I went to Mount Fuji in Japan, and I had a boiled egg. There is a belief or myth. If you have that hydrogen gas and it is boiled, the egg, it's called black egg. And when you have one black egg, you live 7 years longer. So I went there, I went to Mount Fuji and I had 2 eggs. So I will, So there are certain things around the world. And then when you go to Pisa, when you go to Rome and you see a different culture, different people, different climate, that's so awesome. So I wanted to visit China, I wanted to visit Mexico, I wanted to visit New Zealand. I have so many. I have 50 countries, okay? And I want to see how people culture. Second one is I wanted to help 100 farmers. One of the previous question is who should be paid more? The farmers should be paid more because any job can be stopped. But if you stop rice producing job, we are all starving. Don't you think so? So I wanted to help 100 farmers. and I am also farmer, by the way. And my third dream is like JJ, I wanted to land on my helicopter in my farm. I have already farm, but I just what is missing is my helipad and helicopter. So I want
I'll bring that airplane to your farm.
So that's it. Okay, so it can go on, but this table topic 2 minutes, this much is enough for I think so. Thank you, table topic master. Over to you.
Yeah. I also have I want to do farming. That's one of my bucket lists. I've never done it. I've seen it. I like it. It's like a connection between the farmer and the earth. So those are all the table topics for today. I have more, but I don't think we'll have time. So yeah, hopefully next batch we can do it if I'll be the table topics master. I have like 6 other questions.
Nelsa, you can also share your bucket list too with us.
I know, listening to you, I already am in 6 items here, but I will only share 3. One of my topics here is I would like to learn how to pilot a helicopter. I'm also afraid of heights, as the young man who shared before, but I would like to learn how to pilot a helicopter. That's one. The other one is to learn how to glide. You know, when you go in a mountain and you jump in this thing that looks like a bird, I would like to do that. And third will be to start like a business class for young entrepreneurs in the Caribbean, because I feel that children don't always have the resources that they could have. So it will be good for me, I'm an educator, to maybe put people together and create such courses so young people learn how to start their own businesses. So those are my 3 themes, my 3 topics on the bucket list. Thank you so much.
Those are really good bucket lists. So I think we can end this because we're done. We don't have time. So sorry, who was this?
It was Mr. Gurinder.
Gurinder, yeah. I had many bucket lists, and I will talk to those bucket lists which are fulfilled. Okay.
Gurinder, we can't see you. You're hidden behind the camera.
Oh. Okay, let's see. Let me move the camera. Okay. Oh, my camera is not okay, you know. Now can you see me a little bit? Okay.
Yes.
Can you see me now? Yeah, okay. I had many bucket lists, you know. The one thing was some were fulfilled and some are not. I traveled a lot and I wanted to cross equator. I have not able to do it. I could not go to South America, I went to Africa, but never crossed the equator. So that is one of my bucket list. And second, my bucket list is go to my village and stay there and do the farming and teach the kids. Okay. And help the kids to do their homework and help them out in a lot of other way. And third bucket list, which was mine, was ensure that this youth leadership program starts and work on, and that is over. So people have taken over. So I'm very happy about that. And then again, one of my list is to walk a lot. Also, I'm here in the trails committee of the Clifton Park, and I go all over the trails and help them out. And that is my volunteer work, you know. So those are my bucket list. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we can go on to the evaluation and the timer. So evaluator for speaker 1 is, Hasmi is not there, so someone else has to do it. Does anyone want to like be an evaluator who hasn't spoken today for the first speaker who is Kundavi?
I think I was supposed to evaluate Kundavi.
Yeah, you actually were reading the speaker.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Rajul and
Okay.
Vibhuti.
I could do it. I've written stuff down.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Go.
Okay. Kundavi, you were really good. Just look up when you're, I can tell you were reading it. So when you read it, like in the middle, look up to the camera. Because I don't know, because it was like, it wasn't as, I don't know what the word is, but like it's better for you to like look at the camera rather than just reading it, but look at the camera when you're also reading it. You said that what you were saying, you said it very clearly. It was very in sync. It was flowy, if that's a word. And you said it like really firmly and made sure like the message was like sent to us. Like we understood what you were saying. And overall, it was like great.
Can I evaluate her too, or should I evaluate someone else?
It was not the speaker.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Now go ahead, Rijul, you can add your input. Go ahead.
So I wanted so I agree with everything that Vibhuti said, and I also think that you did a really good job with your information. It was really detailed.
So wait, is there evaluation for table topics? I forgot. Okay, so the timer, can we have the report for timer? I think the timer is Kritik.
Pugal.
Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting.
Yeah. So speaker 1, Kundavi, had 3 minutes 30 seconds. Table topic 1, Kundavi, had 2 minutes 5 seconds. Table topic 2, Vibhuti, had 1 minute 4 seconds. Table topic 3, Aksaj had 1 minute 15 seconds. Table topic 4, Vibhuti, had 1 minute 58 seconds. Table topic 5, Kundavi, had 2 minutes 22 seconds. Table topic 6, Shrikar, had 2 minutes 5 seconds. Table topic 7, Vidhi, had 3 minutes 21 seconds. Table topic 8, Ria, had 47 seconds. Table topic 9, Rijul, had 44 seconds. Table topic 10, Kundavi, had 2 minutes 10 seconds. Table topic 11, Bhavna, had 20 seconds. Table topic 12, JJ, had 49 seconds. Table topic 13, Mr. Salva, had 1 minute 29 seconds. Table topic 14, Mrs. Nilsa, had 51 seconds. Table topic 15, Mr. Gurinder, had 1 minute 5 seconds. Evaluator 1, Vibhuti, had 39 seconds, and Evaluator 1, Rijul, 11 seconds.
Phulanti, you're ready to open your YouTube channel. It was very systematic with the numbers, huh? Very good job.
Okay. I think we have the R counter, which is Davish, if I'm correct. Davish? Is Davish here?
No, Tavis is not here.
Okay. Then
But I counted with the couple of hours today, and I counted Kundavi used a couple of times. So there are some so's were necessary between the sentences, but some so's were adjustable words, filler words. We call as a filler words, so, like so. And Vibhuti, Vibhuti also used a couple of times filler words. So make sure if when we use these filler words, when we ran out of words, vocabulary, and if you know the topic and if you are able to fill the words for the filler word, that's awesome. Don't worry, as we go on, as we practice, it comes to us naturally, but it takes time. But you're all doing fantastic, marvelous, fabulous job. Thank you. And sorry, and Kundavi, yeah, I agree with whose feedback, Rijual or I think Vibhuti said for Kundavi feedback. Kundavi, when you are speaking, prepared speech, you are like a different Kundavi's color. Okay, Kundavi should be like a flawless, free bird. Like your words, your vocabulary comes like a river. The force. So you are like that. So when only thing I would suggest is prepare well for 5 to 7 minutes speech. You have to prepare well, and people like you should not be reading it. Just have a small notes. Even though I'm in meeting, have small notes, and then that note will help you. Even a word that you can form a sentences around that. So you need to structure it. So that is what missing in your prepared speech. So have a small notes, that's okay, but you cannot be reading the entire speech. Okay, that's my suggestion anyway, because if you are a first timer, second timer, I would say it's okay to use notes. Okay, but when you have done a lot of a couple of times practice, so you no need to use the notes, all the notes, make small notes. That's my 2 cents for you, Kundavi.
I will definitely take that advice and use it in my future speeches.
So I think that's it for the last meeting of Toastmasters. I had really fun with this meeting. I felt like I enjoyed this meeting personally because like everyone was engaged and talking. And yeah, can we have our guest feedback too?
I thought this was a wonderful, wonderful meeting. I'm very, very grateful to Mr. Selva for inviting me to be with you today at the conclusion of your youth leadership program. You guys have inspired me. You don't even know to what length. This was a very inspiring meeting. So thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, we're really glad to have you, and it's our pleasure. So thank you for coming to this meeting, and I think that's all from me.
So guys, my final words to all of you before we end up the meeting. You guys are doing very well. Your certificates already. All guys, please give me your name in a chat. I'm gonna prepare. I prepared some of the certificates. So please give me your name. Put it in the WhatsApp. So it is, I prepared the Vidhi Jain because I know her full name and it's coming on the screen. Like Shirikar, Kundavi, I don't have your last name. Bhavna, I don't have your last name. So please WhatsApp me in the group we have. In WhatsApp, please write your full name so that I can make a certificate, get it signed and ship them to you. That's the one thing. And second thing, guys, keep doing what you are doing. And you guys are doing so good. I think, thank you, Nilsa. If you can continue working with them, they are a ball of energy. Like you feel like, oh my God, they have so much energy and they are very precise and they know what they want. So I think this is the best youth batch I had in my life. Guys, I enjoyed thoroughly and I look forward to come again.
Yeah. Thank you for the compliment.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay, just to help you to easy out, all the leaders, check with your parents also. What I will do is I will just put a form, Google form, just to capture your full name, first name and last name. And whoever is attended like 20, I know a couple of them are missing today because of their graduation. So I'm going to put the Google form. Please ask your parents to fill your first name and last name so that we can print it on the certificate. Is that okay? Everybody say okay? All right. Okay, good. So I will put that Google form and make sure ask your parents to fill in. Okay, that's a request.
Yeah, so is the Google form going to be on WhatsApp for
Yeah,
the mail?
on WhatsApp and mail, email, both.
Okay, so we just fill it out and send it to you, right?
Just fill it up. I can extract it. You don't need to send anything. Just fill the Google form. That's enough. I will share that form with JJ so that she will fill in the correct names and post the certificates. And this certificate really helps you also in your graduation, and when you are going for, you can share it. This is a Toastmasters International. You can Google and you can help, share it. And the next session, whoever is willing to join next session and take the leadership role, just raise your hand. Who all would like to join? Okay, so then ask your parents to fill in the form as well, so that your coordinator is ready. Nilsa has agreed to be our coordinator, next coordinator. I will share. And so I'm glad that we can continue. I thought we can stop with this batch, but because Nilsa agreed, then we can continue. Okay.
No way, Jose.
Okay, bye guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Wait, Mr. Selva, I have a question.
Yeah,
When
go
does
ahead.
the next batch start? So it's a batch